Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to do a reading out here in Kingston. I brought all my stuff and I even have my own room to do these kind of things. So it's beautiful. It's a relaxing. I'm dog sitting, so it's even better. You know, I'm not alone. So let me get grounded and let me put out the reading for today, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, you know I'm highly favored and extremely protected. So please guide me into the light as I give my message to my collective. Okay? Remember to use my readings for soul expansion and clarification to the things you already know. Okay? I will never tell you what to do. No reader should ever. It's about giving you options and seeing the bigger picture. Okay? Getting yourself out of a stuck situation. So, let's get grounded. Okay? Whew. Oh, that always feels nice. All right, so everybody, get comfortable, okay? Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink. Do whatever you have to do to get comfortable because I'm spilling the tea. Straight, no chaser. And like I said, it gets gnarly, so don't shoot the messenger. Use it as expansion purposes or clarification, okay? So I'm going to use the little mini tarot. It's the Right Away tarot, but it's shiny. So let's see what's going on, okay? Let's clear the cards up. And one more time. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on. Spirit guides, ancestors, show me. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is in the upright. So you're moving forward, balanced, masculine and feminine. So whatever destination you plan on getting to, you're definitely going to hit it. Okay? Because it's about determination. It's about willpower. It's about going forward through any kind of adversities because you're balanced. Spirit guides, show me more. What's going on for the tea today? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So, sitting pretty, sitting lush, you know, doing your thing, right? It's somebody who is extremely independent. Somebody who knows that life is a give and take in this world. And if you give, you get back. So, somebody is definitely moving through any adversity, going forward, balanced, masculine and feminine. Why? Because they're the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Let's see what's going on here. What else is going on here? Elaborate. Okay, so we have 5 more cards. So we have the Judgment in reverse. So somebody tried to cause some kind of ill intent or a false accusation with this Judgment in reverse to the Two of Swords. Okay, it only kept somebody blinded. They didn't understand. Okay, they're very naive, they're blindfolded, and they're using this sword to protect themselves when they don't actually know what's really going on here. Because we have the Seven of Pentacles. I mean the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is talking about somebody who is extremely guarded, extremely protected through any kind of adversities, you know. All these wands are all trials and tribulations. These are all haters. These are all people who are nitpicking at somebody who has a passionate wand. And they're definitely protecting themselves, no matter what. Because they're the Eight of Pentacles. They're working extremely hard, turning their talents into a profession and really pushing through. And somebody feels very much left out in the cold, very much lack, very much missing out on an opportunity, not being able to get into that church or that house or that castle or that life. Okay? So, what I see here is the Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment in reverse, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles, with the bottom of the deck being the Nine of Wands. So somebody is very much a warrior, a wounded warrior, but a warrior the same. It doesn't matter. They use those trials and tribulations as character builders, okay? So this person has drive, they have determination, and that's why they're going to move forward in any kind of adversities, because they're strong. They have willpower, they have that determination that it takes, and they have the independence to stand single and sovereign, no matter the trauma or tribulations that other people have put on them or suppressed them to feel. The judgment is here. Now people are being called out on their shit. It is what it is. It's called karma, and this judgment in reverse is major, major karma. Now a lot of people are blindfolded in their own little naive thought process where they're not seeing the bigger picture as to why someone is extremely guarded and protected through any kind of adversity and is still going forward no matter what. Because remember, it's a give and take, right? And when you're putting and working so hard at something, there's no way anybody can really knock you over unless you knock yourself over. That's what's called strong will and determination, right? Your biggest critic is yourself. Your biggest enemy is yourself. So when you make friends with those inner demons that cause you to be insecure or lackluster, then you really start working at self, mind, body, and spirit, and then externally, your job, your relationships, your friendships. Okay? It's time to get out of this spiritual poverty that a lot of people are facing. And then they wonder why they themselves aren't feeling whole, or they're feeling like they're missing out. It's because they're not filling their own cup. They're staying in this lack, and they're not learning from their experiences and manifesting a better life for yourself. Remember, we can only manifest through our heart chakra. So if you're wanting bad or ill intent to happen to people, I promise you, sweetie, you will not live a good life. But if you're giving the love that you give to yourself to others in spite of the bullshit that they're giving you, I promise you, you will live a healthy and good life of anything and everything you would ever want. But it's up to you to have that willpower internally and conquer those inner demons and let go of any kind of burdens that you might be holding on to, so that this way, so you can get into this castle, this building or this church or whatever, you're trying to get into. You'll get out of this spiritual poverty and understand that it's about protection. Dale, come here. It's about protection and not being naive, not having this blindfold off and continuously pushing people away because you don't internally understand what's going on. It's about processing. We see the bigger picture, so we learn to eliminate ourselves from these situations so we don't boil up, and because we know ourselves, right? So in order to not go backwards, we stay still for a little while because it's better than going backwards. Okay, so if you can't move forward, stay still. Still is better than going backwards. Okay, still allows you to process, allows you to breathe, allows you to stay in the moment. And the moment is good. It's a good moment. Every moment is a good moment, but it's about how we process, how we internalize, and how we externalize after that. Okay, so take these trials and tribulations for character builders, okay? Be strong. Start manifesting the life you want and let go of these burdens. Anything that's holding you back when it comes to these Two of Cups kind of relationships. Anything that's not balanced, not giving you equilibrium, not giving you, whether it's family, job, friendships, it's up to you to decipher and discern whether this situation is good for your mental health. Remember, it's all about mental health at the end of the day. And if the cups are empty, you're going to continuously have and feed these kind of environments. So you have to learn to fill your own inner cup, or else you're going to get the empty cup that you're giving everybody else. The Justice. Now, the Judgment and the Justice are both fucking in reverse. So, people are lying. People are calling people things that are probably even true. But remember, it's all projections, guys. It's always a projection. So if people are saying mean things or ill intent towards you, it's usually because they don't love or like themselves. So it's all projection. So remember that. Stand firm, because this judgment and justice in reverse is somebody's lying, getting caught in the red tape, and they're having to take accountability because they clearly didn't. They called judgment on somebody who did not deserve it. And now the justice in reverse is here. Someone is having to take accountability for their actions. Because the Lovers, it's about choices, right? Like I said, it's about choices. The Lovers card could talk about anything. It's a general reading. It's about the equilibrium, understanding we have choices and that there's a light and a dark side to everything. You know, there's a good and a bad to everything. I necessarily don't think there's a good and a bad. I think it's a light and a dark. Okay? We all hold these light and dark aspects inside of us, but it's up to us to really have balance. So bring the light in the dark and bring the dark in the light and emerge them so we can get out of this injustice. Okay? And really stand firm in your own beliefs. Because you are very much the wounded warrior manifesting something, but it's time to let go. Reclaim back your power, okay? And bring in this agape kind of love, where it's an equilibrium kind of relationship. No more players from the Himalayas kind of energy, okay? With this Knight of Wands, it's not about passion anymore, guys. It's really not. The passion, it dies, it fades, it swindles away, you know, just like money. Remember that. It's about the love. It's about the compassion. It's about the understanding and the equality. Or else you're just going to have this lackluster of unimportant, uninspired things. You're going to feel like it's like everything you're doing is complete bad news. And it's because of this Nine of Swords in the reverse. You're constantly up, not getting the rest and recuperation that you need, and then you're wondering why you're tired, or you're overwhelmed, or you're not getting the sleep, or you're not healing properly. It's because whatever is in the dark is coming to light now. So it's causing a lot of people to really be uproar, because of the fact that we're hitting a dark moon on Friday. So it's the double moon, right? The double new moon. So it's a big thing, okay? So whatever is in the dark is coming to light this Friday. So it does. It has people in an uproar, you know? And it's only because it's time to let go of any kind of hoarding, miserly, lack thereof kind of energy, okay? The Four of Pentacles. It's time to let go. Because a lot of people are very much enlightened, but they're in a tree and they're stuck and they don't know what to do. And that's why you need to go and ask for help. Okay? You're never alone. You need to ask for help from this devil-like energy, the codependencies, the intoxications, the love bombing energies, okay? The energies where you feel like you are better than everybody else, but you are not. We need to understand nobody is better than anybody. We all play an extremely important role. There's a lot of juggling, okay? Juggling. You got the Lovers in the upright and the Devil, okay? Now the Lovers in the reverse and the Devil are pretty much the same card. But when it's in the upright, it's talking about choices, talking about having choices, picking the light from the dark or the dark from the light. But the Devil's there, so there's a lot of obsession, a lot of codependencies, like I said, and that's what's keeping people like really, you know, not balancing out their energies, and that's where things are not being complete. There's a lot of karmic incompletions, okay? And that's where Sugoi is when the ancestors start wiping shit out with this new moon. And understanding that there's a lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of deception, but it's up to us to heal this. We may be victimized at one point or another, but we are no longer victims. It's up to us to do our own healing. And, you know, let the tower fall where it's going to fall, guys. This tower in reverse is a major, major fucking catastrophe. Life-changing events that are going to cause a lot of shifts in a lot of people's worlds. And change is scary. It is fucking scary, but it's also inevitable. So you have to remember that. Let the tower fall where it falls, or you're going to be in a burning building and your ass going to be a fire. Can't save yourself when you're on fire, bitch. You need to get out of this. You need to see the world for what it really is. And take the fucking self-love cup. Never mind, is this all there is to life? And keep going in these cycles and circles and not really getting to see the world because you're too stuck. Take the self-love cup. Start feeding your inner child. Practice what you preach. And you'll get that 2 cups. You know, you're no longer dwelling on the spilt milk of the past. You turned around and you understand that you had 2 cups there. You were able to retrieve back what you lost. This is everything. This is everything. No longer dwelling. No longer carrying those burdens of the world on your shoulders and really letting it go, understanding you use these trials and tribulations to get you through things. To turn your talents into a profession and use your knowledge to help others get out of this burning building. It's time to take the self-love cup. Stop juggling these thought processes. What do I want to do? Good or bad, bad or good. Okay, understand that addiction is a mental health issue. You know, so it's really hard to get yourself out of addiction if you don't know yourself. Okay, so that's the first step. Knowing self, loving on self, appreciating self, and I promise you everything else will fall back into place because you'll reclaim back your power and understand that you don't need a crutch. You don't need these things. That feelings are the high. You get high off of life, off of having these situations, these epic adventures. Because it's the 7 of Pentacles, what you put out, you get back. You see how that is? And they want to take this one too. The 7 of Swords, okay? It's time to put down this lying and cheating and backstabbing, okay? You might be tripping over your lies because when you lie, you have to remember your lies and then you fucking get all fucked up in your lies and it's not worth it, eh, guys? It's time to remember that what you put out, you get back. It's manifestation time. Get that 2 of Cups, that loving unionship, okay? But in order to do that, you're gonna have to fill your own cup. Understand your worth. Have some integrity, you know? Be that chariot and go forward. Balance. Masculine being the boss. Feminine being the caretaker and, like, you know, that empath. So, let's see the energy for this reading, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me. Hey, you! Show me the reading. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the thinking woman. So there's a lot of thinking we need to do. Stop. There's a lot of thinking we need to do, okay? It's about processing, right? I told you, I'm never going to tell you what to do. I'm going to give you options. So that's when you need to, you know, maybe rewatch a couple of my readings, you know, because my readings are timeless. Remember that. So they might not resonate with you, but they might resonate a couple of months down the line. It's about the root chakra, the first chakra. Sitting, being the thinking woman and starting to ground your energy. When you are grounded, everything else around you is fucking beautiful. Okay? It's about healing the root chakra, healing the generational traumas, breaking the curses, thinking about the past, and mending it. There is no pain. Not when you've healed. You know it's only adjacent possibilities. Once you open one door, 1,000 doors open. Once you close one door, 1,000 doors open. You know, it's just how you think of things, really getting out there and starting to socialize and interact with people and understand that you're the woman holding the coin. You're abundant, you're prosperous, you have a beautiful future. So it's about looking at the things for what they are and start healing the ancestral legacies that we have. Since we're talking about ancestors, let's bring up the ancestor card and see what's going on for this reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me what I need to see for my beautiful collective for today. What do you need to tell my collective today, ancestors? Well, ancestor of exile. Okay? Now, a lot of people feel exiled, feel pushed out, feel like a misfit. Okay? We need to understand that we are not pushed out. We are not. We may be the black sheeps, but the black sheeps are the ones who mold. We're the first billionaires. We're the first, trendsetters, the innovators, okay? So you remember, even if you get exiled and you feel like the anger is starting to build up and you want to explode, remember who you are. Remember not to go backwards. Remember to sit still in the moment and calm that. Because the red is fear. Remember, and fear installs anger. You need to calm yourself so we can really repel the fear from us in this exile energy. We can sit by ourselves, be the thinking woman, and really address the ancestral healing and the root chakra energy that we need to heal. We need to be by ourselves. And it's not exile. It's self-love. If you're feeling exiled, it's because Spirit wants you to know that your people, the people that were around you, weren't good for you. And it's time to find your real soul tribe. In order to do that, you're going to have to dance with the promises you made with yourself and with the spirit guides and ancestors. You're going to have to promise yourself that you're going to do the work, that you're going to suppress these you're not going to suppress these nasty ass energies anymore, and you're going to face them. You're going to see the fear for what it is, that it's only turning into anger, and that you need to take the time to rest, to move forward. You have to stay still, because if you continuously push and thrive, eventually you will break down and you will go backwards. So we need the time in exile to look, assess, process, then eliminate. Anything else? Shaman of the Stars and Shaman of Purification. With the bottom of the deck is the Hunter of Path. It's time to pave your own path. Remember, you're the trendsetter, the trailblazer. Okay? So it's time to really knock out those bushes and pave your way for other people to walk. You know what I mean? The fact that other people don't have the drive or the determination, the willpower like that chariot to do this, it's up to you to do it. And have people follow you. Okay? Lead by example. Because it's the Shaman of the Stars. You're a light being, a light worker, a star seed. And the ancestors want you to be enlightened, to be empowered, to motivate. So everybody has this internally. We all do. We just have to tap into it. And that's where I come in to motivate you to do so. It's about purification and purifying these energies, grounding your root chakra, understanding that it's about the balance of energies to bring in, okay? To find this path to life. But you're going to have to nurture yourself. Remember, it's all about self-love, sweetheart. Okay? Nourish yourself to heal your root chakra. Ooh. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Did I bring my book? Okay. So we're going to pick the High Priestess of Light. This one wants to come out. It says, bright heart light, opening connections. It's time to really start networking, opening up your communication. Okay, open up your heart chakra so you can bring in these beautiful, beautiful energies, okay? Okay, we have a witch, and it's the Winter Witch. Provides stillness to reflect. You see how that fucking works? It's so beautiful. Okay, it's good to be in exile to feel that way, because it's about wisdom. I brought all my paint stuff with me, so I'm going to paint, and I bought some beads, and it's so nice, okay? So it's about learning and joy and art and music, bringing that wisdom, providing yourself with the stillness you need to reflect, opening up this communication with others and with self and with spirit to find your sacred action and your focus, the willpower, the strength, and to find that sacred gratitude within self, that appreciation. You know, go and hug a fucking tree, man. Seriously, you have no idea the power that that nature holds. There's a portal being opened, and it's gonna have us all in this infinite mind, this consciousness, this awakening come Friday. It's about what you put out, you get back. This fucking abundance. It's about that future, the fortunes, the wealth, the plenty. But you're going to have to use your clairvoyance to really be inspirational and use that interpretation to trust your inner gut, your inner feeling. The bottom of the deck, because you have that angelic assistance around you. Really that divine guidance with the loving support to help you to understand that you are never alone. You are never alone. It's about finding that wisdom in the stillness to reflect, to open up that communication with yourself and with spirit, to get that clairvoyancy, to interpret and trust and be inspirational to others, and find that sacred action within self, to find that gratitude. Be grateful, do your prayers, and you'll get your abundance in this portal on Friday. But you're going to have to ask for the angelic assistance from others, because it's an idyllic time to do the self-healing. Okay? It's Garden of Paradise, baby. Garden of Paradise time. And we have 3 cards popping out. Idyllic time, balance, and River of Blessings. See, it's an idyllic time to balance out your energies. Stand firm in your beliefs to bring in this river of blessings. But you're going to have to release any kind of constraints that are holding you back. And that's where you do the soul retrievals and the inner child healing, and really go forward. Okay, let's get a plant medicine. One plant medicine, please. Thank you. And we have the burdock. Sorry. We have the burdock. The burdock. Burdock's energy supports the process of manifestation. It is a good medicine for those who are stuck. Burdock helps us to transform by embracing change. It brings balance between the hard, picky aspects of ourself and the softer, more vulnerable parts. Okay? Burdock. And last but not least, I'm going to take some messages from the Moonologies. Okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me what I need to see when it comes to the Moonology. What do you want to tell my collective as a closing message? Bottom of the deck is confidence is key to success. Okay, remember that. Confidence is key to success. Breathe through your tensions. Breathe through your tensions. Cool your emotions. Remember, it's time to chill. To understand that rage is from fear. Cool your emotions. It's time to detoxify, purify, and honor your feelings. It's time to forgive and go wild. In a good way, remember. In a good way. Okay? So, some self-love advice. Okay, bottom of the deck. We have the emo. The emo says this is a good time to go on a new adventure. The manatee says accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. The mountain goat says there's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to correct it. The Cardinal says the priorities of your physical pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them into equilibrium. The Octopus says practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. The Elk says stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. The Grouse says express yourself through rhythm and movement and drumming and dancing. The Turtle says you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. The Chimpanzee says use both your intuition and your intelligence to solve the problems to the answers. Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. And last but not least, it says Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Love, light, respect, guys. I hope that it helped you. I hope you took something from it. I hope that you send my message and give it to somebody else. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps to build the channel. I appreciate you all. And have a relaxing and rest of the day, okay? If I get a download, I'll pop back up and put out a reading. That's why I'm here. So, love, light, respect, okay? And my readings aren't for everybody. They're for the very few that need them. So, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you for all your encouragement, all your motivation, and all that stuff. And for the ones who don't, I still thank you because you don't do it, I do it for myself. So, either way, thank you for allowing me to be me. Love, light, respect. Bye.